and then a serpentine wiggle. Put two on this side. Spacious, chance to spread out, and luxurious. There would be a vase here, decorations, flowers. The car itself was in terrible condition when we got it. Some things still work. All the upholstery was piled up right here in the center of the car. Amtrak had it in 1989, was going to refurbish it. They ripped everything out. It was a heap, right to the ceiling. We've taken all this time to put things the best we can back the way they were. Large plate windows. Some of them over the year have discolored. Some were replaced. There's only two original windows left on this car, and that is the green one here and one further down the hallway. You can see, if you look carefully underneath, baseboard heaters, miles and miles of wiring in this car, air conditioning overhead, fluorescent lights, full length of the car. Very, very different than the Pullman car that we came from. Remember how Spartan that was? There was one conduit and one set of lights, and that's all you got down on that car. The latest thing. This car ran in service until 1989. It became apparent it was too expensive to rebuild it. This little compartment, handicapped in its last life. And we're going to move from the dining room, and we're going to take a look at the kitchen. There was a bar here, all stemware, glassware, icebox here, and full ice maker. The steward two stewards worked on this end of the car. Go right ahead, take all the photos you need. They could work on this end of the car, get you seated, get you a cold drink, get you a menu, without disturbing anybody on this end of the car. When you left your table, they could strip the tablecloths off. Dirty linens would go here. This small door is not for passengers at all, but to unload. I know we've got an awful leak. Please protect the camera. Unload the dirty linens and load on the fresh supplies. We're going to have 44 people per meal. Going to need to store all that food somewhere, and they'll be stored in places like this. Big heavy-duty deep freeze. Mechanical on this car. Notice the fans. Notice everything has compressors, has electricity everywhere. Notice the thickness of the insulation, the doorways, the rubber seals. Overnight when they stopped, they would reload tomorrow's lunch, for instance, have it frozen. Now, any good restaurant, in the kitchen, there's a sign and it says employees must wash hands. We've got that same sign here. Where are we going to get you to wash your hands? In the sink, in the kitchen sink? No, not at all. We're going to use a Pullman sink. And I'm going to be very careful because this one's extremely old. Notice the round shape. It protects you from getting bumped or jostled. There's no sharp edges. As I pull the basin down, it's spring-loaded. There's hot, there's cold, and there's soap. When you're done and you fold it up, the drain is here, and out and down it goes. So, employees must wash hands. The Pullman basin was in all the cars, all the compartments. I know it's very hot in here, but take your time. Take a look around. Everything's stainless. There's 40 gallons of cold water here above you on this end. For the dishwasher, the juniorest man of the six-man crew, his station was here. He washed the dishes. That was the job you wanted to get seniority and get away from. Server was here. There was a serving table across, right across this lip. Across here, locked them out, and the servers from this steam table would bring vegetables out. The big square had a pan in it, was a carving station. The very last thing, we could open our bun warmer. There was steam heat on the back side, kept the buns warm. You grab a hot bun, put your 4 up, and call your waiter and take them away. Notice the compartments and cubby holes. Everything has a sliding door on it with a latch. There's clamshells. What in the world are the clamshells for? Now, I don't know if I can get on this one, but I'll try it. What if you need something from the top shelf? Watch my foot. I'm going to go on the clamshell and up, and I get my item and back down. That's how we reach what's above us. It's hot in here now and there's no fire. Wait till we build a couple of fires and start cooking the meals. The chefs worked here. There were two chefs on this end of the car. One on this full grill, and one on that hot griddle. Their mission was to prepare the food. The third man, the third chef, would get the vegetables ready, the other parts for the plates, and away they would go. Again, sinks here, more storage, more heavy-duty freezers. Notice all the windows, that's all the light you got, and ventilation, that was it. It was plenty hot in here. We've got photos of the men, one on top of the other, with their great big white chef's hats, one on top of the other in these doorways as the train would slow down, come to the station, trying to get some fresh air. There's a blower above you on this end. There's 40 gallons of hot water here.
And here's the blower for the grill.
There's ventilation here, of course. You notice that this is not electric. It's not charcoal. They burn hickory logs in these stoves, in these ovens. Plenty of smoke just getting the fire going. And hot and awful. We're going to go out and around this way. We'll show you this end of the car, the working end of the car. Getting a little workstation here. And a doorway, again, out. This would allow, remember we talked about the half-size door on the other side of the car? Whichever side of the car that they spotted you for supplies, you could load in here and out there, or vice versa, whichever way the car was faced. Again, heavy-duty refrigeration compartments, shelving everywhere. Everywhere there's a place. And wherever there's a door, of course, there's always a grab iron. Notice that there is safety built in for the men to grab onto. We're going to step out of the kitchen. We don't want our paying passengers to be walking through the kitchen, so we give them their own hallway. Notice that the hallway is shifted over to this outside edge of the car, maximizes the room in the kitchen, and still gives us a pathway to walk on down the car. Most of the expensive cars, the expensive accommodations, were built in this manner. The hallway on this side, and instead of simple little compartments on either side, they would have bigger bedrooms. Again, concrete floor. There were tiles on here. We've still got some, we're very lucky to have a few window shades and a few of the appurtenances as we come back around. Again, this half door with the dogs on it for loading, unloading, service type door. And I know it's plenty hot. I'd like to open it and get some fresh air, but it's raining out and we are getting late. So let me walk on back down into the dining room. So it is a beautiful car. Had a nice feel to it, and when we get it decorated again, it will still have a nice feel to it.
This is for... I don't know what this is for. I never called it. But this is one charming piece of history here. The 40 East Coast Railway has a log. I mean, if you try to maximize it, you would have a log of history. The history for this railroad is so amazing. You would want to work for it too.
Thank you. Thank you.
So you guys got to come down and visit the Fort Pierce
love to have
253 steam engine.
The main line, FEC's main line is right there.
There it is, right there.
That's our main line. US 1 is just beyond it.
Right
We're
there.
tucked in here in Fort Pierce.
This is Caboose Mikey.
Thanks very much for joining us today. We've got wrenches, we got locks, we got tools, we got lanterns, we got firefighting equipment. You name it, we got it. See what I mean about you need all day and all night to do? We got the books and the records of the company. Here's June 1925, November 1924. We've got oil cans, we've got signs, we've got conductor's hats. You come back and you visit us. Oh, thank you.
An old Jacksonville. Look at this mile post. Why don't you look at it? Jacksonville, 279 miles.
This particular mile marker shows Key West on this side. The distance is 243, and Jack's on that side is 79. We're delighted that engineer Jim Miskelly has loaned this to us. put it on this nifty little pad and let us show it off. Oh, that. Good. Show it to them. Maybe you can't ring it. The machine shop itself is very necessary. You can't just walk into Walmart's and buy parts and pieces. We've got to make them. So all these lathes, tools, all the heavy stuff here, we'll finish making the parts that we need for 253. Tommy has found the one piece laying on its side.
Top.
I don't have a ladder for you to get up there. I know you want to ring that thing.
I do.
Yeah, do. Put your camera down. We'll give you a ladder.
There we go.
All right. We've got Intrepid here, up the ladder. I'll try to hold it. How's it sound?
It sounds like Modern Industries right there.
Right.
I know it from anywhere. If Barber Street's bell sounds like that, yeah, that's Modern Industries, all right. Because you can see like different companies have different kind of ways of switching it, like having like the little switches on the back.
Yeah.
I wish we can like take it down, you know.
We can, but not on this visit.
All right.
You're going to run out of time for all the things you're trying to do. I'll trade you.
Actually, this may be another one right here.
Yeah, that.
It's very dark in here. I'm not sure that you can see, but I'm positive you can tell the change in the voice. The ceiling, 40 foot tall. Remember the tall building that we looked at across the other side of the parking lot? And this is only 1/4 of this tall part of the building. We'll go through the other side. It is dark over there right now, but we'll come back and take a look at it too. Eventually, this will be an IMAX theater. Now, won't that bug your eyes out?